Hi, I'm at the Computing Conference in London 2025, and with me is Donnie McLeod from Glasgow, and he's also at the Cambridge Anglia Ruskin University. He's a third-year PhD student and also works for the Ministry of Defence in cybersecurity. Hello, Donnie.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you very much for having me.
Nice to have you. So, Donnie, can you tell us a bit about your academic journey?
Academic journey, yes. This is something I do part-time. I'd probably say it more of a hobby because I work full-time and I also contract as well. The end outcome of this would be just more kind of self-gratification for myself rather than anything else. I would like to, once I get near retirement age, to actually do some part-time work at one of the universities, i.e. bringing my industrial knowledge to the academic field.
I'm sure you will. And what is your current research?
Research is on distributed denial of service attacks using on software-defined networks using artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning. The machine learning is on the data plane and the deep learning will be used on the control plane.
It's stuff that's really needed at the moment.
It is that because last year there was 21.5 million DDoS attacks in 2024.
On the UK?
On general worldwide.
Okay.
And the first quarter of this year, there has been 25.2 million DDoS attacks so far.
Wow.
Which stops industry.
I think you might have mentioned it already. So what is the biggest problem your research solves?
The biggest problem is basically trying to stop the DDoS attacks on software-defined networking, which is becoming more integrated into data centers. Due to the fact that it takes up less space as well, but it's virtualizing the networking system, which is running overlay and underlay on the systems.
Right. Was there a moment during your research when something maybe totally unexpected happened?
Yes, probably. I would probably say that the computers that I was using didn't have enough, I can never pronounce this word, computational power to actually carry out the work, i.e. the calculations for the algorithms, etc. for the machine learning.
How did you deal with that?
Tried and upgraded to a different computer and see if I can get it to work.
Did it work?
Slightly, yes, but I need to upgrade yet again.
Okay, right. What's a little known fact from your research that maybe most people would feel hard to believe? There's not been the work I'm doing at the moment, there's not been a combination of both being used at the same time simultaneously. So that is one of the gaps that I have exploited to actually use. Right. So how might your research make a difference in the real world?
Coming from an industrial background, I'm hoping to bring an industrial experience into this research rather than research academic world, just using metrics and calculations and basically providing nothing for industry, which actually is applicable and can actually work. So I am hoping to bridge that gap by producing something that actually works.
So Donnie, you're at the conference for 2 days. What's your overall impression of the conference so far?
There's a lot of interesting people here. Coming from a multitude of Marada backgrounds, and I'm quite surprised that some of them have travelled from such far distances. There was a chap I was speaking to who actually had a 17-hour flight to get here from Malaysia.
Right.
A professor.
It's probably not even the furthest, actually.
Possibly not, definitely.
Yeah. I know you're from the UK. Are you going to go on the bus tour of London, or have you seen London?
I'll probably give it a miss and probably just spend some time in the bar.
Good idea. Might join you.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Donnie.
Thank you very much for speaking to me, and it's been greatly appreciated.
Thank you.
Cheers.